Oh boy. The last session. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of a recap on what we know, what we've learned. In the house abandoned, we had some sort of strange kind of experience with a computer. There was an old computer that we booted up in our family holiday home. And should I watch the fourth? Well, I'm about to do a little recap. So, and in the first part, you know, everything was very idyllic. We got there, we set up, everything was amazing. It was just like how we remembered. And then we sat down at the computer, and then all of a sudden there were two versions of us there. And one of us was the original one that was sitting at the computer, controlling the actions of the second one. And all of a sudden everything was like flipped, like the dark version. Everything was like grotesque. Yeah. And I don't feel like I fully understood what happened. But at the end we said it's all our fault. It's all my fault. And I'm pathetic. In the second one, we were in a lab experimenting on some sort of cute little orb thingies, which had been in some sort of crash landing, and then they had been found and they were being experimented on, and their consciousness got put into our consciousness. Cute little orby boys. And they escaped. We escaped, which is interesting because I wonder if they are what in the station process, I wonder if they are what everybody was referring to when they were talking about robots. They were talking about yeah, so in chapter 3 we were, I don't really understand what kind of agency we were working for, but whatever kind of group we were in, there were like almost like different patrols, and some patrols were like going missing. Each one has been the same in that we have sat and been operating equipment. It has been different each time. It's been very cool. But it is time for the last session. So it's gonna be okay, Greenie. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Okay, the last session. God. If you find yourself stuck, try to look around for clues. Around. This has been so fun, you guys.
That for now.
What?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Oh, it's a show. What?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Let's get you down to the observation room.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment. Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready. This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it. In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh, hell yeah, we're about to take a trip down memory lane, boys. Five, 6. In.
Type in the numbers, James. I gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. I gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
20? I can't. Why does it?
Numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
20F?
86.
Oh, I did.
23
Okay, report.
04.
Road traffic accident report file. Wait, what? Wait, what? Daniel Alexander. 1986. Oh. Driver, James Asian, injured. Oh god, how do I zoom in and focus? Yeah, it is rough. I wonder if I can... Wayward Drive, Pewter Bridge, City, Walson. Driving street address, date of birth, plate number. Odd. Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved. Can I just zoom out so that I can actually read the whole thing? Or 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. Passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue Sudan. It's weird that they spelled it Sudan. Mr. Hennings was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Why is empty whiskey circled? Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an outcoming blue Sudan. Why do they spell Sudan like that? Being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. Oh god. He was in a car accident? And Jennifer died. And you know, like the second time he got out of the car in chapter 1, the driver of the blue Sudan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. When he got out of the car in chapter 1 the second time, it said something about the crumpled door. Is there nothing else in here? There's 3 things that are circled on this page. 20F dash fatal accident. Empty whiskey. Puzzle master.
You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM.
It's not like him, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband, he was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. Doesn't make sense to you. Step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. Time to quit. Help is here. Why don't I have a chat with your GP or nurse? Under stress, keep a healthy mind. 56% of people today suffer from anxiety and stress issues, up from 25% just 10 years ago. We're all anxious at times, and in small amounts, anxiety can be motivational or even helpful for others, though. Anxiety is non-stop and causes an instability to deal with day-to-day life. Seek help now and develop positive coping mechanisms for the years ahead. Interesting. Okay, this is the room. Well, look, this is not a good place for a plant. little picture. There's the camcorder. It's the tape recorder on the table. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Don't have that 5th pint. You probably shouldn't have 4 pints. After a traumatic accident, both your body and mind need time to heal. It's not just victims that need help. It's the careers and parents too. Carers. Home care, travel and chaperone, living with new conditions, rehabilitation, physiotherapy. Mindfulness. Teens up, someone else is here. I'm scared. Just a game, it can't hurt you. It's just a game, it can't hurt you. It's just a game, it can't hurt you. It is just a game, it cannot hurt you. Picture. Oh, there's a tape. It's a recording.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him.
Ooh.
What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
What? Why is this knocked over like that? Games have hurt me before. Yeah. I wonder if I missed... Oh god. I guess I can't open these. Oh, some hand sanitizer. Good. Always important to sanitize the old hands. Okay, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Oh, look, a computer. That's good. Can I open these? Oh, what's this? Looks like a key. Grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. This looks very similar. This looks just like the setup in chapter 2. Is there anything behind this door? Not a lot going on around here lately. Let's see what's behind this door. I don't remember how the end of that TikTok goes. COR X observation room, reception, surgery, home care, coma ward. Day room, pre-surgery. Oh shit, you spent most waking moments in here. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Trash. Oh. This TV looks familiar as well. Oh, I don't like that. I want a free timeout. Jack, it's not that hard to get timed out here. All you have to do is backseat me. This plant is in a terrible spot. It gets no natural light. Is there really nothing in here except for the video? Okay. Exit. I take requests. Someone breathes on your neck standing over you. Oh, I don't like that. Oh god, I don't like that. Oh, thank you, Jordan. The waiting room is dark. You feel a presence right behind you. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this. Feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Fuck. We're just gonna... Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Can I go through any of these first? No. No. Fuck. Oh. God. Oh, God.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10. Come on.
I thought it said... What, 100? I thought it said 10.
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Oh. Can you repeat what you wanted me to do, sir, please? Oh.
Come on, 100 joules.
100
Charge amp
joules.
full to 10.
Amp up to 10. Okay. The joules are at 100, but the amp... How do I get the amp? Go to 10.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I don't understand. 100 joules. Charge the amp full to 10.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Oh, the amp! This is the amp. I don't need that? Yeah.
Clear.
Okay.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
I couldn't remember the controls.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry. Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
X-ray. Alright. I'm gonna switch this to X-ray.
X-ray. Let's get
And
going now,
turn that off. Turn that off. Is this the X-ray? I think that's the sound thing. Is that the X-ray? Yes. Oh, gaming.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please.
Oh no.
The drill, please.
I don't want to see this. Oh, but I have to have it on there.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh God! Oh, they're drilling into his. Okay. Okay. Oh, killed him? I mean, it's me. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mum, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room. As usual, you don't recognize a soul. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mum and Dad. There is a door to the hall. Go into the hall. You push through the crowd. Always welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned. On almost every horizontal surface, stairs lead up, although the party's firmly downstairs. Look at the banner. Bon voyage, James. Finally, not the family disappointment. Yikes. Check. Drinks. You aren't drinking someone else's drink. Get your own. Okay, okay. Go up the stairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Look around. Same as ever. Stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. My mum says that all the time. She always says the best party is in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast which sits proudly on the table although no one is eating it. Oh shit. Talk to people. You exchange pleasantries. Nod and smile, nod and smile. No, in the first story, there was a carcass on the table. Yeah, hog sounds much tastier than carcass. Talk to Dad. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look at the roast. It looks great. Eat the roast. Maybe later. Look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Talk to Jen. She's too far away and the room is too loud. Walk to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay, what is on the wall? Look at the wall. Look around. Writing on the wall. Writing on the wall. Look at the writing on the wall. Read the writing on the wall. Happy New Year 1986 on another banner. Weird place to hang it. Look at utility door. Utility room door is unlocked. That's odd. This game has been spooky goodness. Go into the utility room. Just as you're about to head inside the utility room, Jen places her hand on your shoulder. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Tell her you love her. Repeats her question, asking if you've had a nice time. Tell her yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway, and to loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. Get Jen a drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. For the most part, yes. Tell her yes, that you've packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding, and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Don't drink. You pour and down another drink. No, dude! Stop drinking. You pour and down another drink. No! Put down the drink. No! Look around. The room is full. There is a utility room writing on the wall. Go into a hallway. About to go to the hall when you notice the utility room door is open. A first. Oh, right. Go into the utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. Racks on racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read the card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. You screamed no as I was drinking my beer. I thought my webcam was on. Jesus, Florida. No, I don't want it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drinking here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Do not drink any more. No more drinks. Go into the kitchen. Get back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room, back into the kitchen. There's one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Talk to Dad. He tells you he is proud of you and to go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Fuck. Ask if you can stay here. Hug your dad. Hug Dad. Aww. Take another swig and give the thumb up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. You stumble out of the utility room back into the kitchen. Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Oh god. Go into the hallway. Go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen. Covered in blood. Look around. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Talk to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. Sorry, I don't understand. Hug Jen. I don't understand. Oh god.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
Oh
No,
god.
I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian.
What happened?
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
You're standing in the hallway. Someone gets stopped you in your tracks while searching your mind. Your sister interrupts. He waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Saying no. Tell her you can't drive. Talk to Jen. Yeah, we can talk in the car. Go get your keys. Say no. Look around. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here while stairs can take you up. Go up stairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Gina's waiting patiently. I don't want to drive her home. Is this game really going to force me to drunk drive my sister? God, far out. Okay. Look around. What's the kitchen and living room lead from here while stairs can take you up? Go into the living room? You're sure your keys are in the living room? The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having various civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mum is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Talk to Mom. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. America? She gives you a hug. Hug Mom. Sorry, I don't understand. Talk to Mom. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look at the coffee table. Drinks on coasters like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Look at the coats. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Oh god. Go into hallway. Keys in hand, you head back into the hall. Christ. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning. No one else is in any fit state to drive. I'm not a fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No, I don't want to drive. Ugh. Oh, go out the front door. You open the front door and walk into the freezing night. Cold air hits you. You're glad you have a jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Look around. Crisp snow, cold air, and dark. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Yikes. Go into yard. She sighs and comically taps her feet. Apart from the little light escaping from the party indoors, the yard is pitch black. You used to love stargazing here. You stumble around the darkness looking for the perfect spot to take in the majesty of the night sky. Look around. The trusty old generator is here working away. The sky is majestic. Go to the front of the house. Jennifer looks relieved as you head back round to the front of the house. Cold air hits you. You are glad to have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house. The car sits at the front of the house. Get in the car. Fumble with the car handle, confused until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. This is terrible. I can't believe this game is making me do this. Use the car key. I mean, maybe there's a way that I can just not do this. This is terrible. This is terrible. Read the note. Notes from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around the back to get the power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Oh god. The car is freezing. Both you and Jen have your seatbelts on and are ready to go. It's time to go. Don't go. Get out of the car. Leave the car. If you value your life, you'd better get her home first. Like you've never driven before. Turn on the ignition. Put the key in the ignition. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. This is terrible. Turn the key. God. Can I turn the engine off? Turn the engine off. Gotta turn the already running engine on again. It has a little effect. Oh. Florida. Okay. Drive. Car squeals but stay stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake. Gives you a wide-eyed stare. Oh god. Release the handbrake. Very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving, very drunk, on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen starts dozing off as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Go right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Jen, can you please give me directions? Ask Jen for directions. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Okay, go left. Then the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened though, is it? Fuck.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
You're just hitting your arm and yelling at you, crazy sister. Strange, you see the headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Swerve. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
Holy fuck.
At this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car, your world is upside down, your seatbelt struggles against gravity trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger, you have to get out of here. Oh god. Look around. The car is broken beyond repair. The windows are smashed, there is wreckage all around. You are both wearing your seatbelts. Oh my god, the crash! Of course! Check Jen. She's alive, but she has been hurt bad. She's trapped in the wreckage. Try to free Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Try to unbuckle Jen's seat belt. Oh god. Talk to Jen. She's drifting in and out of consciousness. She's very weak. Open car door. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Remove seatbelt? You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Jesus Christ. Look around. The car is broken beyond repair, the windows are smashed, and there is wreckage all around. You are both wearing your seatbelts. But I just took off my seatbelt. Get out of the car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest, your head is throbbing. A blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. What did I do? Read the note. The note, always changing, now reads, get through this, James. I don't care if you want to or not. Oh wow. Look around. Crash site. Smoke billows from the crash cars to the sky above. Exterior lights flickering on and off. Look at the lights. Look at the car. What car? The other blue car or yours? Look at... Oh my god. Look at my car. There is no going home in this. The symbol and writing on the car are barely visible anymore. Look at the blue car. Hazard lights are blinking and fumes are rising from the engine. Through the smashed windows you can see the motionless driver. Call police? Check other vehicle. The hazard lights are blinking, fumes are rising from the engine. Through the smashed windows. See the motionless driver. Check the driver. Check the driver. It's not a man. His body is slumped and his face is bloody. Oh my god. Okay. Look around. Read the note. The note, always changing, now reads, get through this, James. Don't care if you want to or not. Oh. Look at the whiskey. The whiskey. The police cannot find you with this. Throw the... Oh no. Pour out the whiskey. That's not smart thinking, James, is it? They will eventually find it there and we'll link it to you. Put the whiskey in the blue car. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the thrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surrounds you. The illumination, the crash site, and the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Walk towards the silhouette. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Walk towards... Sorry, you're not making any sense. Look around. Red and blue flashing lights causing pain in your head to be all the more severe. Oh, but I didn't scare you. Oh, I thought you were booing. Reminds me of the cause from Portal. I really want to play Portal. Alright, the red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all more severe. Walk to the silhouette. Trying to talk, but you're not making any sense. Look at my vehicle. That's overwhelming. All other details are fading into the past. Check Jennifer. Look at blue car. The red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. Talk to the silhouette. You are not making any sense. How did I do this last time? I feel like I got stuck on this exact spot in this. Look at the silhouette. Silhouette is a police officer and in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Go to the police officer. Oh god. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault.
James is the worst.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And you couldn't even take responsibility.
James, resident
right
sleeper.
for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
It has to end, James. Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end. Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Holy shit! That was amazing! Oh my god! I really thought that they were all like separate stories up until the end of chapter 3. I thought that they were all different. Wow. Oh look, it's changed. Man, extremely linear. Yeah, did you feel scared? I screamed multiple times. Yeah. There were multiple tasty screams. This actually kind of spoke a lot to the part of me that loves puzzle games. I love puzzle games, like a lot. And so there was a lot of like puzzle solving aspects. And the amount of like scariness I feel like was really well balanced for someone like me who gets scared like very easily. I scare very easily. It was, yeah, this was great. This was great. I like, that is my favorite like gaming experience I've had in a while. I say that, but like I have a lot of good gaming experiences, but that was just really like different than anything I've ever done before.